there, Cancer. Healing Grasshopper here to do your monthly reading for September 2025. Wow. High Priestess was in a great hurry to come out. We are drawing from our intuition this month, Cancer, which is not difficult for Cancer. You guys are watery. What else, Spirit? Is Knight of Cups ours too? Knight of Cups ours? Yeah. Reversed? It is reversed. Okay. Reversed. Also reversed. Okay. Okay. We got the Krabby Crabs here. Okay. Yeah, I was just asking Spirit with whether this is Pluto and Capricorn residual here, and Spirit is saying yes. Okay. So for those of you who follow me, you know that I talk about this a lot. My new viewers, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to the channel. And stick around. We're a great community. We are a community of light workers here and ascending beings. So stick with us. You're here for a reason. Um, I have been talking about for the past 2 years since I started the channel, um, Pluto in Capricorn, which has brought difficulty to our lives. And I mean everybody, the entire collective, for the past 20 years. But Pluto has changed into Aquarius this past November 2024 for the next 20 years. And it brings Pluto in Capricorn is a difficult energy. It's destructive, right? Well, Pluto is destructive anyway, but Pluto in Capricorn is especially difficult, right? And it's kind of the universe taking a wrecking ball to things for 20 whole years. Like, nope, 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 that's not going to work. Nope, not that way, right? And it has been devastating to all of us and fatiguing, right? But Pluto has, since November, switched into Aquarius, which is a more productive and supportive energy. But this is going to be another 20-year cycle. So just because this happened way back in November does not mean that we're fully switched into this energy yet. We are still easing into the energy. So what does that mean? For this is showing that residual energy of the past 20 years where we feel like the cup that's being handed to us from spirit is not looking that great to us. You know, this is very much, this is kind of like, this has come up every now and then this year too. We feel like Charlie Brown and Lucy with the football. You know, Lucy is holding the football, and every time Charlie Brown goes to kick the ball, she yanks it away and he falls on his ass, right? But here is Lucy again, like, no, 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 really, this time I'm not going to yank it away. But this time Lucy means it. This is the universe. And we are Charlie Brown over here, like, no, No, thanks. I've been through that before. I'm not falling for that bait. And the universe is like, no, really, here, this is a good one. You know. Um, and Knight of Cups. This is you refusing to move forward with a positive foot here. This is crabby crab, like I was saying. Like you still feel like the world is falling apart when it's not. The universe is trying to alert you to the fact that the energy has changed. But you are looking at this with your mind's eye. You need to look at this through your heart's eye, right? Allow your heart to be fed by it through your crown chakra. What does that mean? You're looking at this intellectually, right? And intellectually, when you look back at 20 years of turmoil, you're going to expect more turmoil. But if you check in with your intuition here, you're going to be able to see the truth of the matter, which is the universe is trying to wake you up to a new energy. The Five of Swords, we're going to see what position that's really supposed to be in a moment. Five of Swords, Death and the Moon. Are these both ours? Yes. Death first. Are these reversed? No. Okay. So in the center here, we've got the death of toxicity and conflict here. And you rising above it because you're using your intuition. Okay, so I see this now. This is you coming across a toxic situation. Okay. And you're like, oh boy, here we go. More toxicity. This is familiar. We've been going through this garbage for years, right? But you triumphing over your opponents here because you are working through spirit here and you're not stooping to their level. You are not engaging in, nonsensical fights and vitriol and all that business. All right. And you are finally putting things to an end. You're like, I don't want this in my life anymore. I'm done. The moon. Is this reversed? No, thank goodness. You've got uncertainty after the death. Okay. So this month, you're going to be closing out toxicity in your life. Does that mean that you're never going to come across toxic people ever again? No. But at least you're going to get past that feeling of everyone in my life are idiots. you know, Everyone I come across are jerks and my life is a mess. That's what's ending here. And you're closing out some of the last of that. And you're doing it well and efficiently without mess. They can be as messy as they like, but you are avoiding the mess, right? And you're ending this. The moon. I'm actually happy to see the moon here. The moon is about a lack of clarity and uncertainty, right? But it's after the death. So it's kind of like, this is kind of like a now what card here. Like, what do I do next? It's like you standing in the midst of uh, after a battle and the dust is clearing, and you're like, that sucks. But where do I go now? Where do I go from here? Um, in my life. So this is you really starting to assess things. You're unsure of how it's going to progress, but at least you're acknowledging that there's even a change happening. The Emperor, not reversed. Yeah. See, this is you taking charge of things like a boss. And under this turmoil here, you're not tolerating garbage. And you know that you're above this. I'm happy to see this. Hierophant. Okay. This is you doing what you need to do to move forward. Hierophant is about conformity and obligations and that kind of thing. But in this reading, it's more of the steps that you know you need to take to improve your life and cut toxicity out. One more. The Hanged Man. You gain a new perspective this month, which is good. And hopefully, that perspective is that the energies are changing. We're going to see in a moment with the clarity cards. Yeah, this is you moving away from the toxicity. Love it. The Six of Swords, by the way. Wheel of Fortune, lovely. A lot of people got Wheel of Fortune, I feel, this month so far. Say at least two others. What else we got, Spirit? Hmm. The Six of Pentacles attached to the Five of Wands is, you know, be patient. It's like be generous with these fools that you're dealing with. This is like forgive them, God. They know not what they do type energy. Like, they don't know any better. You know they're idiots. You're not going to stoop to their level. You're not going to fight with them. You're just going to walk away. You're not going to lash out at them. Like being generous with not cutting them with your tongue, too. Holding your tongue and just moving on. There's the Emperor double down, right? After the Six of Pentacles, right? Like I said, not cutting anyone with your tongue. You're going to sit there dignified in your throne and act accordingly instead of stooping to their level. This is ours too. Reversed. King of Cups. This is even tempered and rational. Reversed. Okay. And now, wow, wow. Profound message this is. Remember it. Okay, so we have the hangman, which is a new perspective on things in the end. After you've gone through all of this, a new perspective on life and realizing that the energies are changing, I said. And here is the changed energy. Remember, we started over here with the crabby crab and being immersed in the residual energy. And here is the Four of Cups turned upright. This is you looking at this cup in a new way now. You're ready to reach for that cup. You know now that the energy is changing and that the universe is supporting you. The universe isn't working against you. The universe is just trying to, number one, teach you a whole lot of things because you cannot say, Cancer, that you haven't learned a thing or two in the past 20 years. You've learned heaps, right? So it wasn't all in vain. So that and there were things in your life that needed to be knocked down and removed too. It wasn't fun, but you had to go through it. So now it's finished, the dust is clearing, and now you're moving into better days, and you see that now. This is going to be the month for you, Cancer, okay? So I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comments section. Um, the comments do so much to uplift me and make me feel like I'm not talking to myself, that I'm actually getting through to people and helping people. So if you have something on your mind, don't hold back because it really does make my day. And I answer every single comment, by the way. So I thank you in advance. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Even if you think you are subscribed and the notification bell is clicked, just have a quick look for me because you might find that you are not. So go ahead and click for me. It's a very quick gesture, by the way, that costs you nothing but means the world to me. So thank you. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, have a look at my playlist that I've made. I have a cancer playlist. You can put it on as background noise with the autoplay clicked, and you can even um, have this playing at night because watch hours while you sleep, because watch hours mean everything to a channel. It helps it grow. Okay. So I thank you for that. Um, I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you may not realize is that your moon, rising, and north node signs are just as important as your sun sign. So if you don't know what those are, you can easily find out online. Just calculate Google, calculate my blank sign, come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel after you find out what they are, and listen to the corresponding videos. Shout out to all of my English speaking viewers. US, UK, Canada, Australia. I see you in my analytics and I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Um, What really blows me away are my non-English speakers. Wow. Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers from Brazil, my Tagalog speakers from Philippines, my Hindi speakers from India. I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I had a Hindi speaker ask me to dub my videos, and I thank you for the comment. But the thing is that um, dubbing is very expensive. So as the channel grows, I will be able to afford that. But Until then, please bear with the subtitles for now. And we'll get there together. Okay? I will speak to all of you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.